Hi family, Freya from AfriLife Wealth Here, bringing you another video in the Holisticism series. I hope you are well, as am I. Now this is our third video on plant-based, just a continuation. I think this is going to be my last. I may do another video on plant-based foods in the future because there's always updates, there's always new things that are being introduced. But for the time being, I think this is going to be my third and last. And I'll be bringing something entirely different to the mix. Okay, so let's just recap on what I explained in the previous videos about plant-based foods. So plant-based being, it means foods that are as fresh as possible, as natural as possible, unrefined, unprocessed, un-GM'd, and not necessarily organic, but yes, that would be that would help if you were able to acquire organic foods, but it's not the most essential thing to have in your plant-based diet. The main thing is that you include more fruits and vegetables and as much natural foods as you possibly can. Also, I spoke about the benefits of plant-based foods. It makes you younger, look younger, feel younger, you feel good, you feel more energized, rejuvenated when you eat these wholesome, nutritious foods. Your body's getting all the nutritional value that your body needs, and you're able to utilize those foods so that you do get more energy. And I spoke about the different diets as well that we have. Meat-eating carnivore diet, and then there's your vegetarian diet, vegan, plant-based diet, paleo diet, celiac, celiac diet, pescatarian. So those are the different forms of diets that we have. There's probably a lot more as well, but like I said in my previous video, I don't really know that much about those. And these are the ones that I tend to focus on more. And also about if you are to adopt this kind of lifestyle, you want to go slow, you want to gradually introduce plant-based foods into your diet. You don't want to just automatically stop eating everything and then you just relapse and you completely end your experience with plant-based foods. Okay, so plant-based. What does plant-based mean to me? Well, as I explained before, I had a long journey in terms of reaching to where I am now. But plant-based, it's been documented, can help with certain ailments, and it has been known to cure cancer. But you know, that's what has been said. There's no scientific proven evidence, only anecdotal evidence, and that's just as viable as far as I'm concerned, people's experiences. And there's lots and lots of people who've suffered with chronic illnesses and they've helped themselves with a change of diet, adopting a more wholesome, natural diet into their lifestyle. And I'm one of them. I suffered with chronic acne. I mean, you know, when you're young, you're going through puberty, you have acne, and I did have that at a young age, and I had it just on my forehead. But then that developed into something far worse, into my adulthood as well, and it was really traumatic experience for me. I developed it all over my face. It was really robust and all the way down my neck as well. And I had this very many years, and I was prescribed certain prescriptions. Minicin was one of them, and there's various medicines that ended with sin. It's a complete sin as far as I was concerned. And I was even put on the pill as well. And it was like, I had such an adverse reaction to being on the contraceptive pill. I just thought, you know what, I can't carry on like this. So I decided to take myself off all the medications and just try to treat myself with changing my diet. My spirit spoke to me and said, you know, just try and heal yourself by adopting or introducing, or as it were, I went through a process of elimination. So I excluded a lot of foods to begin with, and I wrote a diary as well. I had a journal daily, inputting how I was feeling each morning, what I was eating, any kind of reaction that I had to foods that I was eating. It was all documented in my journal, so I could look back and see what I was reacting to and detect what was going on with my mind and my body. And it was all there in written form, and how I was feeling as well. So that's what I did. I did the process of elimination. I excluded a lot of foods. I wasn't eating that much. I was eating a lot more fruits and vegetables, and jotting down what I was doing, daily exercises as well. And then after a while, can't remember how long, then I started to slowly and gradually integrate those foods back into my diet. And then I would note, like for instance, bread. I love bread. I'm so addicted to bread. And I knew that was having an adverse effect on me. So I had to exclude that. I do eat it at times because, like I said, I really love bread, and but I can't go too wild on eating bread because like I do have an intolerance to gluten. It's gluten that's the main thing that I react to, and a lot of people tend to react to gluten, like I mentioned. Regarding the celiac diets, people who suffer with those conditions tend to react to gluten. And then nuts, I have nut intolerance, and just if I eat too much junk foods, I just react. So I have to be very careful, very vigilant about what I eat. So that's me with plant-based. And then I've been other things that I've suffered from, like carpal tunnel syndrome. I had this chronic pain down the left side of my arm, and it was even extending to the right side of my arm as well, all the way to my wrist. I had a really violent attack of pain. And I went to the doctor and they diagnosed me with carpal tunnel syndrome. And they were talking about surgery and all this rubbish. And I was thinking, no way. Again, I had to detect. Now I've got to the stage where I really do understand my physicality, my body. I'm quite in tuned to it. And that's what happens when you do change your diet and you become more sensitive, and you know how your body's going to respond to certain things. So I knew instantly that I didn't want to go down the road of surgery. So again, I became like a detector, and it boiled down to that I was eating a certain bread, sourdough bread, and once I stopped, the pain went. And I knew somebody who had the same problem as me, and he actually had surgery. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, you know, you poor thing, you could have alleviated that problem just with diet alone. But, you know, I did kind of tell him and warn him subtly, but, you know, some people are just so hell-bent on the surgery, going to the medics and having them help them. So he did that, and I didn't, so I'm glad it worked out well for both of us, but I'm glad I didn't have to have surgery. I can see that this video has gone on for quite some time, longer than I wanted. So I will end here. So that's plant-based and my experience. I probably will do another video because it's such an extensive topic and it's an interesting one as well, and it's all about diet and health, and you know, these things can't be just a concise subject, they have to be expanded on. Anyway, I will bid you good day and I'll catch you later. Be beautiful, be happy and be blessed. Catch you later. Bye.